Hello, guys. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. How are you doing? How is your day going? Yeah. So, quick one. I spoke to you guys on my last video, and I told you guys I was going to talk about something which I commented on the fact that Nigerians we are fond of going to the United States seeking for help whatsoever, the kind of help that has led us to where we are today. I still don't seem to I don't seem to get it or understand what Nigerians think they will benefit in that Nigeria American relationship that has not transformed this nation in any way. So let's use Governor Wiki as a case study. All right. Yes, we all know who Governor Wiki is. We know who he is. He is not a strange person to the political scene in Nigeria. We all know what he's capable of. Okay. All right, but now we found that he has properties abroad, and Nigerians are trying to use that as an advantage over him, or trying to use that to pressurize him to resign, or trying to use the house issue to disparage him or whatever. But I tend to see this from a different point of view, which I'd like to show to you guys today. And if you have a contrary opinion or you have your own, you can also drop it in the comment section so that we can learn also. Now, come to think of it, we know who this man is. This man has done a lot for Nigeria. And to be very, how will I put it now, to speak from my conscience, and to be conscious of the fact that we understand who he is. A lot of Nigerians do not really like him. And as a politician, it's not compulsory that everybody must like you. So he's playing his politics the best way he can, or the best way he wants to. He has built an alliance with the current president, and the story blah 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 so long. I cannot go into all that right now. Now, a lot of people have been looking for ways to bring him down, like to to humble him, and to make him understand that he is not a superhuman. He's just like you and I. Okay. So, but now let's go to the main issue. So, you discovered Sowore came up with a case against him, and they lodged it in the United States, of course, where the property they say allegedly was found or discovered, and they are suing him to court. And they are calling on the American government to, look into the matter and carry out justice. This is where I have an issue. This is where I have an issue. And my point exactly is, how can you, a right thinking Nigerian with brains and experiencing the current situations of Nigeria, seeing what is going on, actually think that America wants it to stop? Like the pains we are going through right now, the hardship, the difficult situations, no food, people can no longer feed. People are going through very tough times. I'm giving you myself as an example. I'm going through very tough times, trying to see how to fit in and do things. Okay? Right? And I would now think that one of the ways we can get solution or help is by consulting with the United States. To me, that's my opinion, okay? Every other person can have an opinion. You that you're watching me right now, You might have your own opinion, and that is for you. I'm not going against your opinion, but this my own opinion is the fact that I see that as a form of delusion. You know what I mean? It's a form of delusion. You see a bad person, you know this is a bad person, and you have an issue, and you just feel that it is the bad person that can solve your problem. And meanwhile, the problem that you are currently, it is as a result of the actions of this bad person. So how can you be looking for help from your oppressor? He will never help you. He will rather continue to make you oppressed. He will continue to look for other means to suppress you, to degrade you, to finish you up. So why do we keep trooping to these people? They don't mean well for us. They don't mean well, because if they do, Nigeria as a government has had partnerships with this nation for years and ages, even before some of us were born. And look at the country today. It is in the shadow of itself. Nothing is really working. So tell me, what can Nigeria benefit from a partnership or a relationship with the United States or Europe? To me, I don't think to know. I don't think I know what Nigeria stands to gain. Nigeria should always look forward to what they will gain in this relationship with other Western nations and European nations. Not only thinking about what you want to get, as in monetary wise, begging. Okay? So, I want to say this. To me, the United States do not mean well for Nigeria. They don't. They like us the way we are. And the more we remain the way we are, the better for them. That is just the fact. That is just the fact. So now let's go somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Now, we found a case abroad of a house that belongs to someone in the government, and we want to use this house case to bring him down. We have forgotten that the Americans have made it a duty to support the worst amongst us to lead us. It is a duty, it's a point of responsibility on the part of the West and Europe to ensure that if you bring 10 Nigerians, qualified Nigerians, the West, if they have anyone to support among those 10 qualified Nigerians, they will look for the person with the least positive characteristics. They will look for the person that is the worst amongst the entire nation. It is that person that they will focus on and support and fund and patronize to lead over the rest of us. It is their role, it is their responsibility, it is their right. It is what they will do, and they know how to do best. So why do we keep going to them? Why do we keep running to them? Why do we keep rushing to them? Why do we keep seeking for their help where we have all that we need in our backyard? So my point exactly is, you might be so shocked to realize that all of this might be even a planned experiment on the Nigerian populace. To see how the Nigerian people will respond and react, and to test the tempo of the Nigerian consciousness, and to understand how they will feel when something is to be revealed in the future. Go and check history, you will find it. A lot of the people that the West will support in Nigeria are those who have baggages, who have something that the US can use against them. Just like we have people now All right, so it's so alarming and it's so funny. You might wake up one morning and discover that this same person that we are looking at and say, you own a house abroad, and is so confident with so much impunity, responding back and giving a lot of excuses about the actions he has taken or the action that his family has taken allegedly. All right, he might come out and declare to be president, and when that time comes, the so-called USA or Europe that we are all running to now, they will see no other person to support than such a person. That is where they are. The picture is very clear. They have never changed their tactics of how they continue to manipulate us as a people. The tactics is static, is fixed. They just need to go through it again, the books, go over it again and carry out a new practice with a different activity, and that is it. So I think I've spoken a lot, but that is what I just want to pour out before I forget. What do you think about the current situation about this man that is being alleged to have owned a property abroad for and named after his wife and children? Do you think it is a genuine pursuit, or you think it's just one of those drama, all right, that is being orchestrated by his group of people that just want to lead us perpetually, whether we like it or not? Okay, so let's think about it. Let's think about it. Thank you. What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Please, if you are watching this video for the first time or you keep watching it, kindly like, subscribe, comment, and share this video so that others can learn and share their own ideas and opinions with us. See you later. See you in the next video. Bye.